Hi Moglets, we're finally ready to max Kokomi, see what she can do. For the farming montage, this time however, we're gonna do a nice little ASMR. You can just hear the sounds of the items being picked up. No music or anything like that, so without further ado, let's get started. Wasn't that pleasant? Alright, but finally we can ascend Kokomi. There we go, 6-star. Let's just feed her some books real quick. I guess we got enough. Let's only waste 2,000. And there she is, with her level 90 donut. Artifacts I am already kind of finished with. We're going with basically the same set as the trial Kokomi. We could take a quick look at substats. They're not going to be anything that special because they haven't farmed a ton of Heart of Depth. But let's start with the flower here. You know, no crit rate or crit damage. Got a little bit of HP there, a little bit of energy recharge, some elements of mastery. Not too bad actually. Then we got the plume. A little bit of crit rate unfortunately, but can't win them all. A lot of HP, thankfully. Some attack and energy recharge. All right. Moving on, we got off-piece sands with HP percent. Ooh, why is that one so bad? At least we do have a lot of energy recharge and some attack, whatever, but also, a bit of crit rate and crit damage. It's not as much as it seems. Crit rate didn't get boosted, crit damage got boosted once. So it's obviously not perfect, but yeah. Here we have a Hydro Goblet. It's actually pretty good for Kokomi. We have HP, attack, no crit rate or crit damage, so obviously sticking with this as it's on the right set anyway, and some Elements Mastery, which I think can be good also. We're going to try and get some Melts off in there. And finally, the Healing Bonus Circlet with Energy Recharge, Elements Mastery, Flat HP, and Attack. You know, we're missing a HP percent, but again, this was the very first healing bonus I ever got. On the Heart of Depth set. I was actually farming it specifically for one of these, so in that circumstance, I'm super happy with it. But yeah, that is her set, just so you know what we're working with here. As far as talents go, they still are unfortunately only 666. The truth is I just really don't want to raise her skills past 6 for now. I do eventually want to max Raiden Shogun, her talents. They are personally more important for me. So just keep in mind her talents are a little low for a God Mode showcase, but it shouldn't make that big of a difference. With all that out of the way, what is our team going to be? Obviously got to have her in there. I guess she's going to technically be our main DPS for this video. Zhongli is always good for every team ever. Binny, my C6 Binny, works because she's a Catalyst user. And we could double down on the attack buffs and go Sara, although I also kind of want like a Shanling. And for the Pyro Resonance, we might try Shanling actually. She might need to be built a little bit. I think we're gonna borrow Engulfing Lightning from our Shogun. I basically want her to be able to spam her bursts just for the Vaporize. I may have said melts, whatever, get over it. Yeah, she basically only has the 159 energy recharge. I don't know what kind of garbage she has on right now, but we're gonna switch that. I kind of want to try her with Emblem, to be honest. I think I do have a full Emblem set. Again, currently on Raiden, so basically it'll be Shanling Shogun. She actually has 5-piece Emblem. Let's check the stats. Actually, not bad at all. I'm gonna keep her like that. Actually, wait a minute. We didn't even look at Kokomi's stats. She has 36.8 thousand HP, which, you know, for having 1 HP artifact is pretty solid. We don't have a ton of crit rate or crit damage, like what, 8% here, 12% crit damage, not a big deal. 70% healing bonus, 45% shield strength. Is that because I have Zhongli's shield right now? Also a 90% hydro damage bonus. Am I missing something? Does she get hydro damage bonus from leveling up? I didn't even pay attention to that. Also 1800 attacks, so like all things considered, she is built not bad, I would say. All right, this should be pretty interesting. First of all, I want to go back to the Pyro Cube because I know we got some decent numbers with our Mimi crit rate build, and this will allow for some easy Vaporize. So this is basically just to see her sort of upper potential, more or less. She is super nice for the Pyro Hippo though. I mean, what you got, Kokomi? That's... Oh yeah, she's not in her burst mode. That's when she does the damage. Whoops. Let's get rid of these real quick. All right, let's try it now. Ooh. All right, yeah, there we go. I got a 24k basic. That wasn't even a charged. Hey, you know, that ain't too bad. Considering she can also heal. You know, she's like half healer. I'm pretty satisfied with that. I mean, granted, that was a Vaporize, and my team right now is kind of centered around her, because I usually don't bring Shanling. Although, Shanling is a really good character, so, it wouldn't be, like, a hindrance to take her along with me for Kokomi to get Vaporize going. But, obviously, this is best case scenario, because it's going to be constant Vaporize almost every attack. Maybe there's that internal cooldown thing, whatever. Let's do an artifact run. This is something I would just generally do as a normal content, so I don't know, let's give it a try. Also, our Zhongli is hurting a little bit, so we can see some healing as well. I'm just gonna start with her, release that E on him, and then go to Zhongli. He can heal a bit while that's going off. Try and get everyone's burst real quick. Should have led him over there to the other place, but whatever, it's too late now. We also have to get Kokomi's burst before we can really start doing any damage, so there's that. We're just gonna keep using our supports for a little bit. He's actually already almost dead. I don't know if our Shanling just is going crazy right now, or someone's going crazy. I don't think it was Kokomi, but yeah, because I didn't even use her burst. That was really fast, though, for, like, not really having a DPS with me. Anyway, let's go ahead and use a condensed. What is our prize today? Entangling Bloom. Bad and bad. Let's try that once more. We're just going to start with Zhongli Rock. Get his shield. I didn't get his shield, whatever. Let's just go to Benny. And finally Kokomi, but now he's going to be bursting away, unfortunately. Alright, let's just get out of Benny's ring, unfortunately. I mean, I am seeing like close to 10k there per hit. Obviously, Shanling helped a lot killing him, so, can't give all the credit to Kokomi there. But that was still pretty impressive considering we had to run out of Benny's boost. We'll try it one more time. Still a clear second of 50. Not bad. And our prize this time is a HP circlet and a geo damage goblet. Actually could be serviceable as an off piece, but I think I have some pretty good because I don't raise geos very often. Still gonna start with Zhongli Rock. I'm probably just going to, I don't know though, like, I can't really do anything till he dashes away, but I'm gonna make him dash over here at least. All right, he's coming over. Let's start with Shanling's burst. Go to Benny, Kokomi, and let's see. Yeah, 24k I saw. Dude, that's Pog. Like with Shanling in there, hitting those vaporizes. She is also oh no. Kokomi isn't getting any boost from the tiles. Shanling was. Obviously with no boost and no ult, she does very little damage, but I mean, so does Raiden Shogun. Obviously, they're not on the same level in terms of damage. I'm not gonna try and say that. Def Circlet and bad subs. All right, I think that's enough of this domain. I did the setup how I wanted to do it. And we kind of saw 3 levels of Kokomi damage there as well. Like some Vaporize without Benny boost, some Vaporize with Benny boost, some no boost at all. I guess we can take care of these samurais, sure. Let's just try this. I don't think, oh yeah, she does have her burst now. Yeah, I mean, solid 24k of basic. I don't think I've tried charged yet. That was 13k, but no Vaporize. I think Vaporize with a Hydro is a little harder than with Vaporize with a Pyro. Because I think Pyro attacks don't take the Hydro off of the character, so you can do a lot more Vaporizes per, like, water attack. But it's not the same vice versa. As soon as you hit, like, a burning enemy with water, they go out. That's just an unfortunate side effect, which also kind of makes sense, I guess. I mean, I might be able to get a little more damage with another setup, like, I don't know, a Mona or whatever, but this would be the team I would, like, realistically use Kokomi with, so that's kind of what I'm, doing here. I still haven't gotten to properly try, like, a vaporized charge attack. Let's just go over to this ley line, and then after that, we can take a closer look at her actual healing capabilities again, in her, like, more DPS-y build. Let's just start with Shanling's burst, then Benny boost, then, oh, they're already kind of dead. All right, here we go. All right, we got a 35k, and obviously another 35k there. Like, I mean, we did just kind of two-shot those dudes. I don't know, it's not horrible. Like, the numbers are small, so it makes me feel like it's not that much damage, but 35 to 2 enemies that weren't that close together. So some AoE. Obviously for this team, that is the max damage, Vaporize, Benny boost, Zhongli shield, all the good stuff. Try it again. Okay, no vaporize. Still no vaporize. Yeah, vaporize is a little bit harder in my experience with hydros. Apologies in advance. All right, first of all, little octopus dude. Kaboom. Yeah, nice 5,000. And like I said, this is in her like, you know, DPS-y build. Fully healed my 30k Zhongli. Not bad at all. I think it will take a little practice to be able to place that and then, you know, get your damage units to be actually useful while they're getting healed. I guess it's similar to Binny's boost when you're specifically using that for healing. Sometimes I am, and it's a little hard to like focus on, you know, healing the character that needs it when I want to swap out to someone else that doesn't necessarily need it. In this team though, Binny's healing is a little redundant, I guess. They work very similarly. It's just that Kokomi's can heal to 100. Now, of course, I just need to find any random enemies. These will do, because I got to get her burst back. These are the same exact dudes I was testing last time on. That's pretty hilarious. All right, come on, big boy. Show me what you got. This is going to take a while. My guy, can't you attack any faster? Oh, forget this. All right, they're all about 30% alive now. I'm just gonna go to Masanori. Tired of looking for enemies. All right, so we're just going to go into her burst and start basic attacking. Yeah, it's definitely better than it was before. That's for dang sure. I think that's because of her donut mostly. Not bad. She's still going a little bit. Okay, it's done. The lower HP characters like Binny and Shanling got about half of their total HP. I don't know, 7,000 or something. 7 or 8,000. I guess they all got 7 or 8,000. I just remember Zhongli was about at 10k. But even so, the healing from her burst is way weaker than it should be, in my opinion. Like, I'm pretty sure Barber heals more, and she only needs her E. Though I'm also not equipping my Barber with Hydro damage bonus, so maybe that's the difference. Hey Moglets, Moga from the future here. I noticed while editing that I was never doing Kokomi's E while testing her damage. And with her current artifact set, that's kind of necessary. As you can see, after using Elemental Skill, I mistook this for Burst, so I thought I didn't need to worry about it. But most of the time I wasn't using her Elemental Skill, and thus we weren't getting the, you know, charge and normal attack damage 30% bonus. So we're going to do a quick little demonstration here while using it correctly. And for that, I think we're just gonna go to Masanori here. So we're gonna start with Shanling Burst, Binny Boost, then we're gonna go to Kokomi Boost, go ahead and do her E, try and stay in the ring, and yeah, as you can see, she almost did a 40k charge there. So obviously, much better. We're not even getting vaporized anymore. Okay, and there goes her burst. So yeah, just wanted to clarify that. I was missing out on a lot of damage because I was failing to do her E most of the time. So please keep that in mind. But I'm gonna go back to past me to wrap up the video, give some final thoughts. But yeah, there's not too much to say about Kokomi. I hate to say it, but she is a little underwhelming as a 5-star. I am like the last person that is a meta slave, and I really do just enjoy playing with who I like. Even after getting tons of the quote-unquote best, you know, DPSs, I was still maining Kaching a lot, so, you know, like, that's just what it is. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, I hate Kokomi, she is trash, but she's definitely on the weaker side of 5 stars from what I can tell so far. The damage with her charge attacks, you know, if you can set it up properly, definitely does have some potential. The healing with her E is great at least, but it's on a 20-second cooldown, which is a little unfortunate. It's actually not as bad as I thought when I really pay attention to it because, you know, it lasts like 12 seconds. I am still gonna be playing with her every now and then just to get like a better feel for her. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I regret pulling for her or raising her or anything. Main reason I did, I really like her design. I'm sure I'll find some content like, you know, the Pyro Cube. I really like her for the Pyro Cube. She's amazing at the Pyro Cube. Anytime I gotta go fight that bad boy, you know Kokomi's coming with me. And I'll probably have her on my team here and there whenever I need a dedicated healer that can also do some decent sub DPS. As a healer, I'd say she's definitely adequate, maybe even more than adequate to keep the team healed. But for damage, she is just okay. Obviously, I wouldn't have any problems if they decided to buff Kokomi. I do think she needs something. At the very least, like, I think her burst should heal the team a little bit more because, like, it's her burst. I don't know if that's mainly meant to give her the damage boost. But yeah, it just feels like it doesn't heal very much. But yeah, I guess those are pretty much my thoughts on Kokomi. I know I'm usually sunshine and rainbows and only have positive things to say a lot of the times, but yeah, it really feels like Kokomi is more like a pretty good 4-star rather than, you know, a limited banner 5-star. That hurts me to say, it really does, but I kind of have to. At the end of the day, though, if she can get the job done, that's all I want. That's all I ask. That's good enough for me. I'd say in some Abyss floors, she'll definitely be helpful as well, especially with that corrosion one we have now. I'm definitely gonna take her with me. I mean, she was performing okay in really bad gear and bad things, so she would perform even better now. I also don't think I'm gonna bother showcasing like a freeze comp or something because, yeah, it's essentially like Mona, but I think it lasts a little bit longer than Mona, so it will be pretty good for a freeze comp. I think I would personally rather still use Xingqiu, unless you also really need a healer in your team, because she's definitely a better healer than Xingqiu is, that's for dang sure. But yeah, that'll actually do it now. I do like her. I think she is fun to play and, you know, do my little Shanling setup with. I've actually been having a lot of fun in this video with this setup, so, you know, to me, that's the most important thing. Yes, I do feel like she needs buffs to be like, you know, competitive with a lot of the other 5-stars. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks, as always, for watching, and until next time.